Welcome everyone to a new video. In this video I'm going to unbox the enclosure for the Ender 5 Max. So I bought this enclosure and I prefer to actually enclose the building chamber so that when it's printing, so there are many benefits. First, it's gonna maintain the temperature inside of the printer while printing. That's good for PETG, ABS and ASA, other high temperature filaments. Number two, it's going to protect the printer, the internal parts, from dust. And number three, it's going to also hopefully reduce the sound of the printer, because since this is a high-speed printer, then it will make loud noises, loud sound. That's why also hopefully I'm going to also test this one. Then after we enclose it, how loud it's going to be. I already made a test before enclosing it, what is the sound of it, and now we're gonna unbox the enclosure kit and let's say clothe this printer with the new enclosure, and then test again the sound, and hopefully that's also gonna be less noisy. All right, let's start. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna just move a little bit the printer on this side. Okay. Also have the same typical foam protection layers like the printer itself, like these black foam layers. So this is a manual. Hopefully it should be quick, hopefully not too long to install. Those are all the steps and parts that come with it. So also going to enclose the top part of the printer. All right. This is one bag of elements. These are more elements. Screws. M5 by 8. M5 T-nuts. M6 by 16. M6 square nuts. M4 by 8 and M3 by 8. Now here we also have those parts. Looks like so. What is also nice about this is that those pieces are plexiglass and not glass. So in case something breaks something, it's not gonna be like glass and really be harmful and dangerous. Okay, I'm gonna put them here. I think those are for the top part, I believe. Those are the other parts. The bigger ones. There is more. Those are, or this is that a paint that is thicker and it has round edges. And that's it. That's it. Bring back the parts, the foams, so it stays inside of the okay, now the box is empty now, no more parts. Hopefully that all are, hopefully we have all the parts without any missing parts. Okay. Now let's go through this step by step. It's mainly so the first things in Chinese and then in English. Installation steps. First step here says here number 1. As shown in the figure, insert the square nut into the rubber connecting block. Then, so the square nut into the rubber connecting block. I believe those are for the top part. I think so. So we need those parts, the rubber connecting blocks, then put the connector into the machine column profile slot and rotate 90 degrees to secure it. So this is the front side. Let's see. Oh, okay, like this. So you see this is, it's gonna be, hopefully that's clear to you. Okay, so it should be all inside here. Okay. With M as spacer and large holes at the side, rotate 90 degrees, with the thicker side of the connector facing outwards. Place the same number of spacers as the large holes in the side panels in that direction, and then screw the M6x16 bolts to fix the left and right side panels. Use M4 bolts to fix the reserved small holes on the machine. This, I'm going to rotate like this, you see. So I'm going to show you here if I get closer to it. So it comes like this. That's how it should work. Okay, now one thing I'm not sure is which panel. This one has holes. Okay, so this looks like, to me, this is the one that has the I mean, here it doesn't, like, those are not, are these labeled? This is let's say yellow, but they don't say anything about the labeling. But let's do this on for the side ones. let's say this one. Like this. I mean, if, I mean, thinking that they don't, let's say, label these like where each one goes. I believe those thin ones are for the side ones. So yes, so 3 thin ones. And like one of the thin ones also like has this, like it's like this at one of the corners, while the others are not like that. And here it says maybe on that. Okay, so that's the one that's going to be there at the right side. But they're already explicit. Okay, this is at the right side. Okay, maybe like here. So front door, rear side, right side. Yes, it has the small. So those are let's say labeled here. Left side, panel 1. Top. So top plate is the one that has the curved corners. Okay. So then we're now at the left side, and the left side is this one. Yes, this is the left side. Okay, so just to see that it matches. Okay, so this is supposed to be the left side. Now I have to match the rubber ones to the holes. Okay, one thing that I'm not really like comfortable with is that this one is right kind of pushing. I mean, you have the X cable here, like cable going to the X motor is just conflicting with this part. I'm not sure why, or I mean that's not a good design. It should be at least slightly away from it, especially that. I mean, I can see they're supposed to be. So that's something for the left side panel. I wouldn't put the hole right there. Let's move this. I mean, the first one will take us slightly more time to figure out how to install it, and the next one's gonna be much faster. Oops. Okay, so those are for the upper and yeah. If I rotate it like this, what happens? Yes, I mean the hole is still really right there, which is not really preferable. I wouldn't actually. I mean, I would maybe say move this one and maybe have another hole that's lower but not conflicting. You see, I'm gonna show you closer how what I mean, because for me it doesn't make sense that you have this now. You see, you have this one here, and this is right here, and it's gonna just make the cables not really comfortable. So if I now see this, so I have to slide this up where it's gonna be like, really, it doesn't make any sense like this. You see, there's no space anymore. It's not really focusing well. You see, so I wouldn't do this. You see, doesn't make sense. Anyway, I'm gonna ignore this for now, and at least it's good that we have the this is the left panel. Okay, that's good, but I wouldn't, and this is the same, and this is not this, well, this is another one, but this has two holes, so this is not the left one, this is the right, the rear side one. Okay, left one. Okay, so this is the left one again, so just double checking. So this is with the M616. Okay, and then it has the M6 square nuts. This is the first one in. Now for the second one, let's put the square nut. And for the third one, okay. Now let's prepare these. Maybe I should have put the square nuts before adding the rubber parts to the frame. So like this, so like that, and push it with another hexagon key like that, and then the last one here, I'm not gonna put it. I will leave it for now. Maybe I would make another hole that is lower or higher, but not right at the connection of the X motor, because it's right at the connection. So it should have been either higher or lower, but not like that. So that's something to consider. Okay, and they say use M4. So those are the M6 ones. Use an M4 for the connection here with the hold on the machine already. The other way around. I think I've seen the holes. Oops, this should be the other way around actually. Okay. Let's undo these quickly. should work. Let's do this again. It's not really. And then the M4 ones. Okay, so this side is done, except for this one. I did not add anything because, as I said, this is going to be conflicting. Just remove this one, keep it out, keep it like this, it's fine. Okay, this finally, the first side is done. I think we can go now faster. Let's do the front side. Front side. This is the front side, and this is slightly has. We have to use some of these parts. Oops. And this one is like clearly thicker than the right, so the sides. All right, so they say something like this. Okay, looks nice. Okay, so for this one, we have the use some of these parts. Okay, looks like this for the door handle. So this one is going to be the M5 cylindrical bolt. M5, the T-nuts. So this is like this. So just like do with this, let's say a little bit. And then this should go like that. Okay. And what about here? So I think we're just jumping one step. So let's go back one step. So step 3. I mean, we did not do, let's say, yet the back side, but for the front side, as shown on the figure, install the front door panel rotation axis with M3x8 bolts according to the position, and fix the door handle with M4x8 flat head screws. M4x8, those ones, you can quickly do that. This is the door handle, and M3x8 bolts according to this position. M3x8. Okay, but now for these ones, but where do these go? Like, how can I fix this? Like, where it's going to be fixed? With what? Maybe I'm missing something, maybe. Maybe here. Is it? Yeah, maybe this one, and then this goes inside. Is it? Yes, I can see this one. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. Because they don't really show, like, I can't really, like, they don't really mention, like, bring this piece. They don't say that here. But I can see it from this one, kind of like behind the panel already there. Okay, I assume this is how it's gonna be. Let's try it. Let's try it. So here we already have so I think hopefully this is how it should be done. And they say you have to put this one like that and fix it. And then this should go right there, right? Yes, okay, good. Looks like we are reaching something. I think this is how it should be done. So, okay, on both sides. now let's do this one. Let's also do this. So now doing the connection to the other side. And that's like, I figured this out from the image, like, but it's not really super clear, like from the very beginning, like, hey, put like the steps, detailed steps, just like real general steps. I would have preferred that it would have been less confusing to me to just have those wonders. Like, you know, now you see, this is how it should be, like that, and also the other side. And if I put this one there, how can I put this one there? Right, that's the question. How can I, like, you know, like, do they say what to do, like slide this, then wait, and then slide that again, and maybe we have to unscrew this and add this to this one, then screw this one there. Could be. Let's try that, because you can, let's say, put like those connections here and then at the door, like, may not be the best way. So if I do this and I add this connection, because now this is not what they say. They say first add this one, you know, and then yes, and then we have to like slide it in. Okay, it's in now. It's a bit tricky. Okay, now it's in. I'll have to hold this in my hand and then try to screw the M8 screw into the T-nut. Okay, to open this and do it like this, just to be more comfortable with this. Okay, we'll unscrew it slightly, then try to screw it really quickly so that the T-nut rotates and then gets fixed into, I think now it's I think it works. So this side works. Now the only thing is that we have to add those those corners with M5. Well, So this is like this. Well, like this. So that those, like this one doesn't like go, you know, inside. It holds the door where it should be. Nice, and this is also magnetic. So also from the bottom side, looks like these are magnetic. So like this. I want it to be like this. But nice. So this from both sides magnetic, it does this. Interesting. Now let's go to the, so this was the left side, front side. Let's go to the right side. So here we have the filament. I'm not gonna get installed, I think, without. So this is the left side, the right side. careful. So I think this part is for the filament, detector. I'm not sure about the filament holder itself. Yes, it should work. Yes, it should work. Perfect. Okay, now we need to add those flexible connections. Alright, let's first remove the panel and prepare these ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so those are the ones. And let's prepare them here. Or maybe remove this filament and put it on the side for a while. Here again, at this point, let's see if it's gonna be a problem or not. Okay, and looks like it's fine. Just rewind to get the cable. Just align these ones with the holes. Okay. I'll actually start here. I don't think it's this one. What is this one? And it looks like to me when I'm building this enclosure that already Creality have thought about this, because it looks like it works. For some reason, like, it's not that it's like a trick to work, but it just works. So it looks like already that was part, it was already like thought of while designing the Ender 5 Max. Now we have the small ones, I think the M4 by 8. And this is almost done, the right side panel. Still 2 screws to go. Small one. And now the back side. It's really heavy. I mean, this one, like, might need like 2 people just to move it around. Extremely heavy. So the back side, the rear side is this one. And this, okay, goes like this. So the orientation that those holes are at the bottom. Alright, so it should look something like this, but the thing is that I can't find where, like, those, what I'm not sure what this is, like, how this would be screwed, like where these are going to be screwed. You see, this is the right side, okay, so maybe then fix your side plate, remove the M3 bolt from the lower rear side of the machine. Remove an M3 bolt from the rear side of the machine. So let's put it together. Place the fixing bracket on the crossbar and fix it with the M3 bolt. Then use 2 M4 bolts to fix the rear side panel to the rear side of the machine. The remaining holes are fixed with rubber connecting block and M6 bolts. Alright, so I think we're gonna use this one. this piece. So remove one of the. Let's think about it. Let's think how this should be done. Okay, so I think this is the one here. So this is part of the like where we have the motherboard and the power supply inside of this. So this is just remove one and just reconnect this one with it. Again, I would say like those steps, yes, it's not really, I would say, well illustrated. They could be much better illustrated with zoom ins, better zoom ins, not like really small vignettes, like micro vignettes, but better ones, bigger ones, more clearer ones, and like step by step, like zoom in here, take off the, I mean, you see like this is right here, I can see it now, but super small, like you need the loop to really see it, the magnifier. The instructions are correct, but the illustrations are really not helpful, and I am a graphics person. I understand it by images. Like if you just give me a handbook guideline with only images, I can do it without text. But now you have to really be meticulous with the text and also be careful with the images and really like look at them really in details and with care. Okay, so that's there. And I think, and now also have to also prepare those ones, so also 6 ones. Like this. So we have 4. And 6. And let's add them here. Let's now bring the back panel. Here we have to really align them before. Let's see now if we do this. Are these aligned? Still no, a little bit more. Okay, I think you are aligned. And what about this one? Maybe that's not really. Doesn't have any. Okay, so the backside doesn't have any connection from the top, but only 2 from the bottom, and then 3 and 3 on each side. Okay, let's do this. So, careful. Right, and then let's secure this one as well so that it's fixed in place. Okay. And then the bottom one. Like release this a bit, and release this one a bit, and release this one a bit. And then and then let's put this one down. And then here make one bolt in the middle. And one in the middle here. And then for the bottom one, M3 bolts. M3. M3 or M4? Looks like maybe M4 ones. Okay, so here are M4 by 8 volts, not yeah, exactly. M4 by 8. But the two central ones. Okay. But here normal, and I think it's fine. It's okay. Okay. All right. We still have the top part. Let's see. For the top part, do we need to rotate it in a certain way? Let's just put the front back here. Okay. 180 degrees rotation. Just for, well, let's keep it. Okay, now for the top one, so this is the last one, I think the most complicated one. I show the figure, so as shown in the figure, assemble, oops, 1 second. The tripod, okay. As shown in the figure, assemble the top cover assembly. Top cover and side panels need to be connected with a connecting frame. The side panels need to be connected with curved columns. A handle needs to be fixed on the outside of the left and right panels of the top cover. All connections are fixed with M4 flathead bolts. Note to adjust the direction and position of each part according to the hole position. Finally, fix an M5 bolt at the bottom of the arc column for positioning. The positioning bolt is fixed in the inner hole at the bottom, and the outer hole can be left idle. So this is the assembly of it separately, and then it's added onto the printer. So as shown in the figure, place the entire top cover on top of the machine, positioned with M5 cylindrical head bolts from the previous step. And it should look like this at the end. Peel off this layer. You see, so the difference is that they have different holes, as you can see. Whoops. And this one has like this groove here. Then there should be an order in which these should be built, but I only see an Explorer diagram without like labeling or indicating where is what. Maybe there's also a layer here and not, yes. Okay, and this one I forgot to take off. Okay, so you have to be really careful with the order of these, how these come together. So when we then, okay, so this has the handle, so both are facing each other, the ones with the handle, and they have more holes. Okay, let's do this. And this one has the groove here, which is, okay, so this one has the groove here. It's at the side of the filament. This filament here, that's how, but you see this, I have to really figure it out by really like focusing on this diagram, understand what, you know, like really have a zoom in, which is now missing here. We should have like a bigger zoom in showing the details, like this is on this side, on the right side of the printer. Anyway, so let's start with the front side, which is the simple one, as the simple holes. Okay. M4. So those are going to be like connected with the M4 flat screws. Okay, now this side. Just show me how it's done. Okay. Then, if we consider that this is the front one, then on the right side, we have the one with the groove. This. The other side should be the one that is facing it. Doesn't have a groove, so also have the same with the handles. So here as well. Go down. And the last one is on the other side. So let's connect these ones. This corner. And here and the last panel of this side one, the small one, before adding the last one is here. So we have to be here. And then I have to put on top the top one. Just here. Alright, and this one. And you see that you have like different like hole, like you know, it has like space for the screw to be then flat when it's in. So it's gonna be like this and not from this side. So be careful. Like not. Ah, this one now needs these. Okay. This one, before I add it, this one, like you see, so again, because this is too small, I did not see it before I wanted to start with it. But you see like those small parts here, well, this one, right, need first to be installed, and then I can add this over. So this part needs to be added to the side ones on all sides, as you can see, this one, this one, this one, and then the top one would then be connected with those. But since this was not, let's say, saying, okay, next step, add these ones to these ones, then the following one, connect this one to those ones, that I kind of was missing this one and I did not know what was going on. So this is what I'm saying, like the clarity of the guidelines should be better. The guidelines, yeah, maybe like 2-3 more pages, but at least that the steps are really super clear. But that's not a problem for now. I mean, I understand now what should be done. Of course, I mean, the top one will not be just connected with those ones without any, you know, joint, right? This one looks like it's not. This one looks like it's not for this one. I'm not sure why, but okay, looks like there are different sizes as well. Okay, I did not before that check the holes alignment. So you see the alignment is not correct. Let's take another one. Make this one. Hopefully looks like maybe they are the same, but one of the sides of these ones is different, has different distances between the holes. So you see, so they're different distances, but they are actually indeed the same. This is against the other side. This is now the longer one. Okay. Almost done. Right. So I think now we are supposed to have done, well, all the steps here to connect the top part. I had something wrong here. Okay, this should be flipped. I mean, stupid mistake. All right, hopefully that now everything is aligned and working. Maybe like this. Yes. Looks like the holes are they? Yes. I think they should be like this. Yes. Hopefully. I'm gonna not add, let's say, both screws here, but then maybe one by one and not totally connecting them, but keeping them loose, because this top side is not super, let's say, rigid with the bottom one as an alignment. So if I just like find points. Okay. The corners are not super tight. I'm not sure why. Maybe they will fall off now. I mean, look. I don't know, maybe this should have like a bigger one. And this one is not like falling off. Let's try with the M5. Maybe. But we need them for the positioning, for the top, for the bottom. So I'm not sure what's going on with the. I mean, those ones are working. I mean, some are working, some are not working. I'm not sure really why the corner ones. 8. So 1. you see here, the finally fix an M5 bolt at the bottom of the arc column. Ah, is this the bottom and the top? What? Oh. Looks like well, looks like, you see, okay, when I thought that I was done with it, looks like this needs to be flipped because the holes are not the same, but there was nothing that said that in the beginning. Like here, there was nothing that said like, be careful, this should be positioned this way, that way. And there were like two holes on both sides, so it was a bit confused, like I did not really know that. Okay, alright, so I have to flip these. Let's redo this again. But they have exactly this, like two holes, and did not really see the difference. It's a really badly designed guide. You see, so I guess, you know, smaller holes, bigger holes. It's a really bad guide, but they look really exact. I mean, for the naked eye, they are the same. Yes, so that was the problem. But for the naked eye, you will not really see a difference until like you really have to notice it. And like, yeah, or at least like these would have been labeled like top, bottom, like something like that, A or B, 1 and 2, something just to say be careful, like when placing the side panels, this is to the top, this is to the bottom. So I have to redo the work now, spend more time on this. But it's fine, it's okay. Be careful when you do this. Now I've done it so that you don't have to do the same mistake. And again, it's not really our mistake, it's not your mistake, it's not my mistake. It's just a guidelines mistake. All of them are done like that. And coincidentally, like I have to change all of them. this already. That's correct. Okay. Okay, looks like hopefully it should work. Okay, now let's put the handles. then we have just to add like the M5 screws so that they're positioned, that they come at those ones as a positioning. Let's test it out. So the groove is there for the filament. And this is that opposite. Okay. Maybe I will just and I think we're almost done. Okay, now, so this groove here is for the filament there, and we can do this. The filament. All right, that's it. That's it. We're finally done with the enclosure, and that's it. Okay, I'm gonna show you better how it looks like. So that's it. And open it. This is magnetic. This fell down when constructing it. So if I turn it, I'll have to put back. So now let's make a test print. And this is, so the whole, I mean, this is not, let's say, locked, just see like that. And now I wanted to make a test print to see the sound level, how the sound level compares with the printer without the enclosure.